Hi, my name is Charlie. Since I was 13 years old, I have been in love with combat sports. After my first ever boxing session, I don't think I've ever been happier doing anything else. At 15 years old, after watching Conor McGregor in the UFC, I then started MMA, and that became a whole different obsession, a different level of drive to get better at something that I've never felt before in my entire life. I had my first fight at 17, which I did lose, but I kept on training. Now, I'm 21 years old and I've quit my job to travel the world with my girlfriend, and on this trip I've made it my mission to train as many gyms as possible, MMA, Jiu-Jitsu, anything I can learn from, and the goal is simple: meet new people, gain experience and get better at the thing that I love the most. So without further ado, let's get into episode 1.
So we just finished up at Urban Leopard BJJ in Chiang Mai, and that was a really good session. As you can see, I'm so tired. Last time I looked, it just got started.
How long you travel for?
Could be up to a year. Yeah.
Speaks fluent Mandarin.
Really? I've been injured, so I haven't done jiu-jitsu in 5 months, so I'll be gassed pretty quickly.
Where are you from? From Liverpool as well?
No. The Lake District.
Oh, the lake.
Yeah.
Got a little twang.
So I'm just slowly increasing it, yeah.
Chris, do you want to take any classes and watch them?
I won't be needing them.
So in today's episode, we're at Urban Leopard BJJ in Chiang Mai, Thailand. They do have 2 locations. They've got one called Lazy Leopard, and that's just a bit out of the city. The one that I'm at today is in the old town just by Northgate. So to start the session, instead of just doing like a normal warm-up, we just got with a partner straight away and we practiced on dragging the leg to the opposite side and holding it for 3 seconds.
Am I with you?
What's your name?
Charlie.
Corey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll be on bottom first.
Okay.
I do like these types of warm-ups rather than just running around the gym and doing a HIIT workout as a warm-up before the actual session. I like these because they are a bit more slow and easy, but also just gets the brain thinking before going into some actual active rounds or drilling certain techniques. So the whole objective for this warm-up was the partner on the bottom one was trying to defend the leg drag, not fully defend but just allow some resistance, and the partner who was trying to get the leg drag needed to drag it to the opposite side and hold it for 3 seconds. So the next technique we were shown was holding your partner down in this position. Now if I was on the right side of his body, my right leg would be on the floor and then my left foot would be wrapped around the behind his knee, and then you'd hold him in this position by holding on to the hip as well for control. But I think the idea is you'd hold your partner down here and then you'd play for leg locks and heel hooks and things like that. But if your partner was able to push down on your knee, which we weren't able to begin with, I would have just given up the position immediately because it didn't feel very strong at all.
Try and lock it right underneath. Yeah.
So what I found was the best way to defend this without pushing down on the knee using my hands was just to move off on the angle and then push my foot into his knee to break the grip.
What we're working on. So, again, I'll give Danny the old rinse around. And now I've got to control. Danny can't use his hands, he's got to free his leg. He's got to free his leg. Oh, there we go. I've lost. This leg, you can put where you want. Maybe don't go for the cross, because this makes it a bit easier as well. Mm-hmm. So you can put it on the bottom leg, you can put it wherever you want, apart from on this leg. Yeah. Any questions?
Can he use his other leg to free that leg? If you haven't pinned it with the other leg, right?
Yeah. For now, no, actually.
Oh, yeah.
No, sorry.
We then tried this other drill, which was another holding position with the legs, which was sort of similar to the last one. Now I've got no idea what this was used for, if I'm totally honest. I think I've seen this in maybe professional jiu-jitsu, and maybe it's to get the back or to get a leg lock, but I tried it anyway and I didn't really find it a very strong holding position to control your opponent. Again, that's because I'm doing it wrong. I'm sure if it was the correct way and the correct technique I was doing it, it would have worked a lot better. Oh, it's so hard.
Yeah, nice.
Side, foot across the body on my hip, and I've got control. I can put my hands wherever I want. Yeah? Danny's job, my job is to maintain this position. That's all I have to do. It's continuous for me. No winning condition. Danny has to read guys, get his foot free, get the hands. He can use his hands to push, yeah. There we go.
We're starting in that position though.
Yeah.
We're not going to try and get there.
No, so we're starting in this like
Yeah.
Already hips are smashed to the side, I've got control of the foot. I can control however I want on the legs or body or hands, whatever. Head, can opener.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving on, this was a follow-on from the first warm-up drill. What we're doing here was the person on top position needed to leg drag and hold that leg there as long as possible. The person who was on the bottom just needed to defend it and get the leg loose. I was doing quite well to defend this one because my partner wasn't driving pressure through my hip as he was holding onto my leg, so I was easily pulling guard and getting out of the position. Whereas when I had hold of his leg, I was trying to drive pressure through his hip and put him on his side. So then when I had hold of that leg, it was a lot harder for him to pull guard and try and get out of the position. I was having a bit more luck than him, but he was also defending it quite well.
Your game is okay, Sam.
So start. You can have your hands any way you want. You can lock them up. You can control the hips. My job is to take the back. I'm not going to explain how to do that. We don't need hooks. I just need chest to back, right?
Okay.
I'll count this as a whip.
How do you get to it?
Purposefully not showing you.
Okay.
So any kind of
Just play with it.
just play with it. So
Just play is the best way.
it can be 50-50. Oh, you said leg drag?
Well, that's what you said.
Yeah, sorry. So it's three winning conditions. Leg drag,
Leg entanglement, back take.
back take, leg entanglement.
Okay.
So leg drag. So we're both upside down. I've got control of Danny's knees with my hooks.
Yeah.
Leg drag would be something like this, right?
Ah, okay.
I'll give you that one.
Good job I showered.
Come on.
We'll just play about a bit.
My job now is to work my way. I don't want to just like throw into side control. Right?
Yeah.
I want it nice and controlled. I want to just keep applying pressure. Sometimes this will work. Most of the time you give it space. Your job is to get down to the hips and hold for 3 seconds.
Okay.
That's 5 seconds. Let's call it 5 seconds. Yeah? Danny's job is to regard. So from here, you can use frames. You can regard. And now I can switch into a leg entanglement. Yeah? So it's either leg drag or leg entanglement.
Trying to get a leg.
Yeah. So try and get your control of the hips. So work down the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hands around the hips. Nice and control. Yes. Control that for 5. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. that's what we do. It'll show us a submission, then we'll like get on it each other. Maybe after 3 or 4 times, a little bit of resistance. Ooh, tired.
Right, now for the fun part, the rolling. Okay, this next part is where I get absolutely destroyed. And pretty much the full roll with those last 2 guys, it was just me losing position, not being able to get up off my back, not being able to pass guard, and just getting mauled the entire time. It was quite infuriating. It was down to them just being really good and also me just being extremely unfit and rusty at this moment in time, but I'll get better. This was just after the rolling, and I was just telling the guys that I am a little bit better than what I showed there today. It was mainly just the fact of being rusty and fatigue, which let me down a little bit, which they obviously understand. 5-6 months out, you're not going to be sharp and on point. They actually give me a lot of good advice and encouragement, just to say that they can see that it was there. It was just that I was being a bit too rushed and uncontrolled. I was trying to get submissions when I didn't have control first. So they were helping me and not just beating me up, which in any gym, that's what's supposed to happen. You can get beat up a little bit, so then you know that the people have got a valid point to critique you and tell you tips to improve, and then obviously help you afterwards to how you can improve your game and get better.
So we just finished up at Urban Leopard BJJ 2 in Chiang Mai, and that was a really good session. As you can see, I'm so tired. That was my first Jiu-Jitsu class in maybe like 5.5 months. So one, I was tired, so that was one. And also, I knew the submissions, I knew when to get the submissions, or like what to get in certain positions, but probably just the like rustiness and also just being tired. I was just so lackadaisy with the submissions, I just couldn't get any off. I had one good roll at the beginning, and then towards the end, these guys here absolutely destroyed me. Honestly, they kept such tight control. I couldn't pass guard. And maybe I had like 2 submission attempts, which I could have got, but didn't get any. But really, really good. A completely different way of teaching as well. Really, really hard, but really, really good. My foot is feels all right actually. There's maybe just 1 or 2 times where I was like, oh, that doesn't feel good. But overall, like, I'm quite happy. It didn't cause us too much pain. But yeah, really good spot. It was 500 baht for the day pass, which I'll put on screen now, how much it is. But you can get week passes, which make it cheaper. But the people are really nice, friendly, good coaches. And yeah, really good atmosphere. They've got music playing in the background. They had a UFC BJJ on as well. So overall, yeah, really good gym. One in Chiang Mai another 6 more days. So I'll probably come back to you one more time, as well as a few other boxing sessions and stuff, some other places. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing the videos all over Asia as I travel across Asia, looking at jiu-jitsu gyms, boxing gyms, Muay Thai gyms, kickboxing, any combat sports, which the area I'm in look really good. So yeah, if that's sort of things you're into, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, it's not that hot.
Right, we're just finished the session, and this is very hot, this grass, so we're going to go in the ice bath after the jiu-jitsu practice. So I haven't had one in quite a while. Oh, that actually feels nice. Woo.